Welcome back. All right, 7 P's in case you didn't know. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. I learned that when I was in the Marine Corps. We're gonna go over a little bit about me, the channel, and of course 4 things that I think everybody should do, not just preppers, but everybody should do. Let's roll the intro. Man, it's bright out here. It's Michigan, so we usually don't get sun here in Michigan. It's usually just cloudy and snowing and raining, and then it's going to be summer all on the same day basically. But all right, we're going to get back to this video. Basically, wanted to start it because prepping all as individual preps. What are you prepping for? That's basically kind of what I'm trying to gather in here. What are you prepping for? I am going to be getting a little bit better in shape. It starts there. I think a lot of guys on YouTube, they're all about the gear. They're all about, the cool gadgets and everything. But then, they look like me. They're, 50, 60 pounds overweight, and kind of be realistic. So we're going to start there, kind of starting this channel to keep myself accountable. That way I can go back in the years and be like, oh man, look at that fat bastard. But yeah, going to be working on myself as well as showing you guys what I do for preps for my family, protecting my family, keeping them prepared. We're in Michigan, so I don't have to worry about hurricanes, but we do have to worry about thunderstorms and not really fires. We live in a pretty suburban area. It's just more of, loss of power, keeping my family safe. But I mean, we need water, we need all the good preps, food, all that kind of stuff. We're gonna go into that bunch of that stuff with this channel, everybody. Bug out vehicles, bug in vehicles, hunkering down. I have a trailer building out for a overland trailer, and it will be a bug out trailer. We're gonna do some cool things with that. It's gonna be an entire build series. I may or may not post that on this channel. It just depends if there's going to be some interest in that as well. But it's going to be fun. We're gonna definitely do some bug out, bug in, overlanding themed videos in this channel because it's fun. 2, I want to do it. Plus, I want to involve my daughter with a bunch of stuff. It's just going to be great. So that's a little bit about myself. What the channel is going to be about. A couple things that you might want to work on yourself. And as far as what I try to do, every day I try to do something, just one thing, whether it's workout, go take a run, jog, clear your mind. If I'm going to the store, not every time I go to the store, but every time I go to someplace, I might just buy one extra thing just to keep in, and whether it's one more water jug, one more piece of whatever it is, just to have something that I'm going to use regardless. It's not going to just sit in the corner of my preps and just wither away and expire, whatever it is. Maybe it's some extra food here or there. Just one thing. You don't need to go out and spend thousands and thousands of dollars right away. I would not recommend that. I would highly recommend you just, with whatever budget you have to work with, know it, and then just work within it, because more than likely, like everybody says, SHTF is not going to happen tomorrow. It could, but realistically, come on guys, you need to be able to pay your bills first, make sure you have a roof over your head, keep that vehicle, to keep my truck, the diesel tank's usually at least half full. If not, I have fuel in the back end as way, but keep that gas tank full, make sure you can get to work, because obviously your preps mean nothing if you lose your house, lose your car because you can't pay for it. Just keep that in mind. One thing a day. Either it's, do that one extra thing that makes you that extra dollar, do that one extra thing that gets it prep in, do that one extra thing to get you burn those extra calories, go clear your mind, do something. It's awesome sitting here watching this video. I'm sure strolling through your phone, relaxing. I do that as well, but just do that one extra thing. Number 2, or number 3, depends on how you guys are counting here. If you guys are watching this video, take everything that I say, everybody you see on the news, on YouTube, all the prepper channels, everybody out there, don't take it for gospel. Use common sense, because everybody has an agenda. Everybody does. Like, I'm doing this for self-help, kind of look back and keep myself accountable. But everybody's got an agenda. Selling stuff, it is what it is. That's how everybody makes money on YouTube and whatnot. But everybody's got an agenda. Just look at it with, the way it works for your world, and also how it would apply to you. Some things I watch a video, I'm like, absolutely, it's entertaining, but it absolutely has it doesn't apply in my world. So there you go. But I do watch a lot of videos, a lot of YouTube. I'm a contractor by trade. I can just listen to, iPod, I can just listen to videos in my earbud and just keep working. It's fine. It's great. It's the way I like to do it. And absolutely 150%, just whatever information you're getting fed, take it with a grain of salt. Number 4, I lost track here. If you're prepping, know what you're prepping for. Like for me, the main thing that I don't want to do is, like, I'm addicted to air conditioning, and you'll see in this channel coming up, standby generator, backup generator, obviously off grid, off grid, on grid, solar panels, all that good stuff. I just want to have air conditioning. I want to be comfortable. I want my family to be comfortable. We don't have to worry about hurricanes up here in Michigan, but we do have thunderstorms and stuff like that, and snowstorms. So it could be okay. I mean, it is what it is. And we're a blue state, so there's also that as well. I mean, it is what it is. So know what you're actually prepping for. Don't be a doomsday prepper and then stockpile, spend all your money stockpiling for a hurricane if you live in Alaska, because realistically, come on. Have a plan, know what you're prepping for, and make sure it's realistic. Last but not least, bugging out is highly, highly overrated. You'll see me talk about bugging out, bug out truck, bug out trailer, all that kind of stuff. Just know that's last ditch effort. That's a last ditch resource, because you're a glorified refugee if you bug out, unless you have another house you're going to. I do not. If I'm bugging out, it's just going to place with a trailer to camp to get away from here. The only thing I can think about bugging out in my location is, say, like a forest fire is ripping through here, and we live in a pretty suburban area, but forest fire is just not an option. Someplace it's just not an option to stay here, because of course this is not going to be one of those gun channels or anything like that. I have firearms to protect myself and my family. But I mean, if it's just not an option, then yes, absolutely. But bugging in or hunkering down, bugging in is going to be your first choice, unless you live in like a super urban area where this is not safe. But for us, it's absolutely safe, and that's going to be our first line of defense, and our first option is just staying at our house. That's why we have all of our preps here and everything. So look at what you have around you. If bugging in is your main option, I would highly recommend you guys do that. It's number one, easiest, because you're gonna be next to all your preps. Number two, probably safest. But if you're in a high-rise apartment complex, something like that, it's gonna be super hard for you to stay safe in those locations when SHTF happens. You might want to take a look around and see about having an alternate plan to bugging out. That's what I got for you guys on this one. Quick intro video to the channel. I know I already posted a video about my truck right there. It's just a bug out, bug in truck. It's my everyday carry truck, whatever you want to call it. Appreciate it, like and comment. It's a small channel, just starting out. We're gonna post every day some shorts and some long form content at least once a week. Appreciate it, guys. See you in the next one.